What's going on, guys? It's Greg here today, and I'm bringing you what is probably going to be my final Modern Warfare gameplay commentary for at least a little while. And the main reason I say this is because Black Ops Cold War is coming out tonight, and I want to shift my focus over to the new Call of Duty game because, well, I've at this point played a little too much Modern Warfare throughout the year, need a change of pace, and I'm excited to play a new game because it's going to be fresh and fun for me. So anyways, yeah, so I want to go over some expectations of some things that I'm going to try to do over this weekend, as well as I have the new subscriber review guidelines here with me and some other things. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, let me introduce the gameplay in the background, which this is my personal favorite gameplay I've been saving up for quite some time now. What it is a 62 gun streak on the map Cheshire Park. This is my highest gun streak in Modern Warfare. That goes to a gameplay I had where I wasn't recording, but I was playing some Anya Palace Ground War with the Scar 17. This was a long time ago, and I got a 64 gun streak on that map. So anyways, for today, let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that you guys can expect coming up over the upcoming week here, which that is going to include, of course, some class setups I'm going to bring, which I'm going to try to find about 5 good class setups I can bring you guys in one video, and then we can, you guys can look at that and see what works for you or whatnot, and you can switch it up based off there, but I'll try to give you guys some pointers on what some decent class setups are. And then I'm also going to try to start learning the maps and the game's flow and all that other kind of stuff, so I can give you guys tips on how to improve your scores and get more streaks and all that kind of stuff. So basically this weekend I'm just going to be taking some time and figuring out the game for myself and you guys as well. Now I also plan on doing maybe a little bit of zombies at some point this weekend, so I might stream some zombies tomorrow or Saturday or whatever, so look out for that. I will either tweet it out, put it in my Discord, or I'll just start streaming on here on YouTube. If you guys are wondering about my Twitter or Discord or any of that, you guys can look in the description below for that. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the subscriber review series because I do have some newer guidelines on some things that I'm going to be looking for in Cold War. So, for subscriber review, you're going to have to send in Cold War gameplay for the first couple of months until maybe I do start opening up for submissions for Modern Warfare, or I start uploading Modern Warfare content again. And again, real quick, whenever it comes to Modern Warfare, it's really going to be until I either get bored of Cold War, or if I don't really like Cold War all that much, or it's just really going to depend on that. So I know that there is a crowd of you guys out here that probably do like Modern Warfare more than Cold War already, and that's fine. But I will be doing this eventually again for Modern Warfare. I'll probably start playing a game eventually as like a throwback series or whatever once a week or something. We'll figure it out later down the road, but right now let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. So for Cold War, what I'm going to be looking for is I want to make the series more about centered around giving tips based off of what kind of players you are. So I'm going to have some questions here I'm going to ask you guys whenever you are submitting a video to me, which I'll have this in a document or something like a submission document. I like to try to get something like that up so that way we can get that underway. But the things I want to know whenever you are submitting a gameplay to me is how long have you been playing Call of Duty, because I want to try to give tips based off of how much experience you have in the franchise, because I don't want to give tips that obviously you already know and stuff like that, because basically what I've been doing before is I've been giving tips based off of how the gameplay looks, like I'm trying to think about what your skill level is based off the gameplay you're giving, but that might not always correlate. You might know some of the tips I'm already giving, so basically I want to try to get an understanding based off the time you've been playing, as well as I also kind of want to know what your kill death ratio is, so I can kind of figure out maybe what kind of players you are going to be playing against depending on the skill-based matchmaking brackets and stuff like that, so that way I can try to give you tips centered around that, because obviously how the game plays in the higher MMR lobbies where it's really sweaty is very different compared to a lower skill bracket lobby. And of course there are miracle gameplays like this one where you just somehow get into whatever, a free-for-all bracket, and just it's one of those old school gameplay lobbies, but they're very few and far between, I guess you could say. So I also want to know what kind of equipment you guys use, basically the type of controller you have, your monitor, headset, TV, whatever. I just want to know this, so if you guys are looking to improve your equipment or setup, I can give you guys pointers in that direction. And then I also want to know what you're looking to improve in specific. And what I mean by this is maybe you're looking to improve your aim, maybe you're looking to improve playing it smarter, maybe you're looking to go on longer streaks, whatever your goals are whenever you're playing Call of Duty public matches and stuff like that. That is what I want to try to provide tips on based off of the subscriber review series. So those are going to be the 4 questions that I've personally thought of, and then besides obviously sending in the gameplay that I want to know before I go ahead and commentate the gameplay. And I figure this will just help me understand what kind of tips I really need to give you guys based off of what you are providing with me. Now for this last part of this video, I really just wanted to say thank you guys so much this year for coming along to my channel and subscribing and, you know, giving me the support that you guys do. I really appreciate that, and I just want to say this real quick because I originally did not plan on like getting back into YouTube and all that kind of stuff back in like April whenever I started uploading again. And it was just basically because of COVID and all that stuff, and I ended up just somehow, I guess, hitting the algorithm, and we've just been having a really nice steady growth over the past year, and I've actually really been enjoying doing this a lot whenever time permits on my school schedule. Everything revolves around school for me. So yeah, I really appreciate you know, the support, you guys subscribing to the channel, giving me feedback on the videos, all that kind of stuff, and even all the people that are in my Discord server and just have conversations with me and, you know, and stuff like that. I really like it. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to what Cold War brings. I really am trying to figure out ways that I can create better content. I know I said I was going to bring you guys a Crash gameplay with heavy editing, but if I'm being honest here, heavy editing is something that just takes up way too much time for me whenever it comes to school. And I really do apologize I was not able to get that Crash gameplay out that breaks everything down. But again, I really do want to try different things here on YouTube. I am trying different projects whenever I am trying to upload, or I mean, I'm trying to increase my editing skills, or even, you know, tinkering around with After Effects and Photoshop. There's just a lot of things I'm trying to brush up upon, so that way I can try to bring better content. And I'm always open to suggestions as well. I do have an idea of what kind of stuff, you know, I obviously do want to upload, but at the same time, I always like hearing from people and what they want to see, so that way I can cover specific topics that are going to help you guys out in general. So, but I feel that's also what is going to come from the sub review whenever it comes to, you know, what you're looking for to improve on in general, so I could just tackle it per person rather than just making a video on a topic or whatever. So I feel that the new sub review guidelines are going to help us out there, keeping content a little bit more organized and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, this gameplay is pretty much wrapping up here soon, and I'm really looking forward to grinding Cold War this weekend. The game, I hear, has gotten a lot of fixes since the beta. If you guys didn't know, I had quite a rough experience with the beta. I know a lot of you guys were telling me that you also had a rough experience with the beta, but from what I'm hearing so far, it sounds like they made a lot of changes. It sounds like it's going to be good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the game. Again, we'll probably have a nice little zombie stream coming soon, as well as a bunch of content this year. I really do want to grind for helping you guys improve at Call of Duty. That is what I'm here for, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all soon.